Hello, my name is Mary Karjan, and I came from Georgia School Lyceum, and I am the seventh grade student. And my teacher is my school. My project has to do with learning English with AI technology, as well as like colorful AI, Gemini AI, and Memrise. Our objective is to explore how AI tools can be used to improve English language learning, and as well as like the reading, writing, listening, and speaking skills. Our standard outcome is to improve the effectiveness of AI and provide practical methods. Now I'm going to talk about what the history of artificial intelligence. It may sometimes seem like AI is a recent development in technology. After the television became interested using the simple years, right? In reality, the growth for AI began in the early 90s, when almost the biggest one exponential until 1950. It doesn't have been possible to observe the early experts in many different fields. Beyond 10 years ago, AI is important in understanding what is AI now and where it may go in the future. In this article, we cover all the major developments in AI, from the growth in the early 90s to the major strides made in the recent years. Now, I'm going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages of AI. AI has advantages as well as like the increased efficiency, automation, and better decision making. But disadvantages include the potential that displacement, high implementation costs, and ethical concerns like bias and privacy. AI can boost productivity and innovation by automating repetitive tasks, but it can also risk replacing human workers and can lack the emotional intelligence, creativity, and human touch. Now, I'm going to talk about next. Yeah, I'm going to talk about how does helpful AI chat uses conversational language learning, allowing learners to practice the English with native speakers and AI powered chatbots. They have offered a variety of features, including one speech recognition. Helpful AI chat uses speech recognition technology to analyze learner's speech and provide feedback on the pronunciation, intonation, and rhythm. This helps learners improve their grammar. This helps learners improve their speaking skills and performance when speaking English. Two, conversation. Helpful AI chat allows learners to practice their English with various speakers and AI-powered chatbots. This helps learners improve their listening and speaking skills in a natural and conversational way. Three, vocabulary building. Helpful AI chat offers a variety of building tools, including flashcards and word games. This helps learners improve their vocabulary and retain new words more easily. Four, grammar practice. Helpful AI chat provides grammar practice exercises and help learners improve their grammar skills. Next. Uses AI technology to identify areas and learners need to improve and provide personalized feedback that helps them improve. Next. Now, I was talking about learning English with Gemini. Gemini learned and learned well after that help you just master English through interactive and personalized experiences. Followed by the Google Gemini AI feeds. Ziad, detailed grammar notes and practices with Gemini AI, providing instant feedback that helps users identify and improve their weaknesses. In reading section, users can upload images or source runs and Gemini AI generate engaging stories that enhance reading skills. Tools can feature other possibilities words and questions to take users improve their listening and speaking abilities. For writing practice, AI uses AI-generated prompts and evaluates users' responses. Offering constructive feedback, Gemini learns how outline close to word syndrome that active identification and one or more generated vocabulary. Now I'm going to next. Now we're going to talk about memory. Memory will help us improve their English words and practices their smart learning engine. It adapts learning lessons to their individual needs and support them away. So let us stay motivated and learn faster. Concluding, in the future, I believe that AI will be the perfect structure in English language learning. It will explain everything, giving a faster feedback to help users to improve their weaknesses. And I believe every campus will be freely speaking English. Especially, I believe that Kaggle is the perfect feature to improve English language learning in a very fast way. Because it has a lot of features, including Flash, speech recognition, conversation practice, and vocabulary building, such as word games, grammar practice, to improve English language learning. And I believe that, and it can also be the best and famous activity in schools. And it can like be like students too. So let me show the platform. So here we have the channel, role playing, characters, and debate. And as the point. So let me show one of them.
Wait, Roshan, Ruth, why do you need that posture for the board? Why did you bring that posture?
Because, yeah,
That's for,
So
can you explain that? What is it for?
what is it? Okay.
Well, what is it? I'm asking from you, why did you bring it? Why are you asking me the question? That's your board.
I'm not the one who actually ordered it. My teacher did it, but this is
Okay, so your teachers were them.
I don't know.
So why did you bring them if you didn't know what it's for?
I
What is the value of your word?
She didn't explain to me. What can I say so?
Exactly, you didn't need to bring that.
your teacher did this one.
Yeah.
Your teacher brought this one. And what are you going to do with this one?
That's what it's for. Is it just all for decoration?
Yeah.
It was
What do you have with for?
Yeah.
Why is your work, Anushka, one more question. How is your work special? It's different from this guy's work. Absolutely the same topic he has, artificial intelligence for learning English language. Why is your work special from his work?
I didn't know.
Well, absolutely the same topic, right? Same topic about artificial AI in
But I was
learning
going
English
to
language.
be, I was going to be,
Thank you. You're planning to use these AI to teach English or when you are like learning, listen to me, don't distract me. When you spoke, I didn't distract you. So you did not need to distract me too.
okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Patience, please. So, why your work is special from his? Why your work is special?
That's because I wanted to So in the future, I want to be so I wish every Kazakh will be freely speaking English because from here some of them are studying in the Kazakh mode and it was supposed to be the English.
English,
Yes.
not English, English.
So
And can you name any differences from his work, from this
Differences,
one?
I need the question was different. Why the word special? Meaning.
because I wanted to talk about the
He spoke about Gemini, Gigi John, he made the same early before you came here. So why the word? Why we need to choose your word? Why not his word? Why we need to choose you?
What is special?
неге уникального тура сондай тақырыппен маған оқуға келді ғой бірдей неге біз сені онда неге біз сені таңдау керек бірдей тақырып қой бұл шартты айтады
he just lived and I just said it.
Let's go.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you, go to your place. But I'm interested to know why did you do this declaration, what for?
Those are the AI generated apps. So in here there will be explaining and it will help us to improve our English language.
We have already heard about it. Thank you, go to your place.
Good afternoon, my name is
Go to your place. Please.
Good afternoon, my name is Mr. Muela, and I am a 7th grade student at school number 3, named after Molin Komutan. My project topic is using digital tools and the records in the progress of learning English. Next. The content of this project is divided into 5 sections: introduction, literature review, method, finance and review, discussion, conclusion. Yeah, I hope my work is studied how effectively users can be used for memorizing, recovering English lessons. Next. What is QGIS? QGIS is a service for quickly creating tests that will help you remember any material in a variety of ways. Яғни менің мақсатым осы ағылшын тілі пәніне QGIS веб-сайтын енгізу. Яғни осы QGIS веб-сайтта бұл оқушылар сөздік қорын, яғни ағылшынша сөздік қорын оңай, тез әрі қызықты етіп меңгеруін зерттеу. Осы мақсатымды орындау үшін мен мұғалімнің басшылығымен 2 сабақ өткіздім. Әр сабақ 3 этаптан тұрады. Бірінші этап дайындық барысы. Дайындық барысында біз сабаққа байланысты сөздіктерді QGIS программасына енгіземіз. QGIS программасына енгізу үшін алдымен оны жүктеп, оған аккаунт болмаса тіркеп, ал аккаунт ашылған болса, начать батырмасын бастай береміз. Одан кейін біздер бұл жерде создать батырмасы бар. Соны басып, біз жаңа бет ашып аламыз. Жаңа бет ашу арқылы біз сөздің енгізуге арнайы бетті ашамыз. Және бұл жерде сөздікті енгізетін іске береміз. Бірінші ағылшынша аудармасы, одан кейін оның аудармасы және суреті. Осы әр енгізген сөздігіміз астына қатар-қатармен тізіледі. Және барлық сөздіктерді енгізіп болған соң, бізде QGIS программасы осы сөздіктерге байланысты 7 түрлі тапсырмалар құрастырып береді. Осы тапсырмалар 7 түрлі тапсырмамен таныстырып өтсек. Бірінші тапсырма бұл бізде ағылшынша сөз беріледі және оның астында әртүрлі сол сөздің аудармасы осы карточканың біреуінде жасалынған болады. Біз оның біреуін таңдап, келесі батырмасын басамыз. Сол кезде ол дұрыс немесе дұрыс екені шығады. Ал екінші тапсырмада бізде карточка беріледі. Карточканың бір бетінде ағылшынша сөз, ал екінші бетінде оның аудармасы суретімен бірге беріледі. Яғни осы сурет арқылы оқушы сабақ үстінде арнайы 15 минут бөлінген уақытта осы карточка арқылы сөздіктерді жаттайды. Бұл жерде көріп, суретін және аудармасын жаттауына сурет көбірек көмек береді. Ал бұл жерлерде уже тапсырмалар басталады. Бірінші тапсырма бізде жазылымда сурет және аударма беріледі. Жаңағы берілген карточкалардан жатталған сөздік арқылы осы жерге осының аудармасын енгіземіз. Келесі тапсырма жаңағыдай. Бірақ бұл жерде ағылшынша сөздік тыңдаймыз. Сол арқылы ағылшынша аудармасын енгіземіз. Ал бұл жерде бізде уже сәйкестендірулер басталады. Бізде бірінші, екінші, үшінші, төртінші деп сөздер аудармасымен және суретмен беріледі. Ол сол бір-екіншілерді A, B, C, D, E арқылы барлығын сәйкестендіріп шығамыз. Бұл жерде де барлығы беріледі, бірақ ол дұрыс немесе бұрыс екендігін біз анықтаймыз. Сол арқылы белгілейміз. Ал бұл ең соңғы тапсырма және ең күрделісі болып табылады. Себебі бұл жерде тапсырма уақытпен және бүткіл сыныптағы оқушылармен салыстырады. Салыстыру арқылы сыныптағы ең жақсы, ең жылдам, дұрыс орындағаны шығып тұрады. Барлық тапсырмалар дайын болған соң бізде дайын батырмасы шығады. Дайын батырмасын басқан кезде мұғалімнің перне тақтасына сілтеме шығады. Сілтемені мұғалім өзіне сақтап алады. Одан кейін бізде екінші этап сабақ барысында басталады. Сабақ барысында осы сілтемені мұғалім көшіріп алып оқушыларға барлығына таратып береді. Оқушылар осы Qubit программасына веб-сайтқа кіреді және де осы жаңағы карточкаларды сөздік қорын дамыту үшін сабақтың басындағы берілген 10-15 минутта жаттайды. Және де одан кейін 7 түрлі тапсырманы орындайды. Барлық оқушы тапсырмаларды аяқтаған соң бізде мұғалімде қорытынды шығады. Ол жерде оқушылардың аты-жөні және қай тапсырманы қалай орындағаны уақытымен шығып тұрады. Мысалы, мына жерде орындаған және де орындамаған. Бұл жерде қате орындаған, мына жерде дұрыс орындаған. Одан кейін бізде қорытынды. Қорытынды кезде мұғалім өзі оқушыларға түсіндіріп, оқушылардың қай жері дұрыс, қай жері дұрыс емес екенін бақылайды. Calculation, қорытынды. Қорытындылай келе, осы Qubit программасы бізде оқушылар көбіне негізінен кішкентай балаларда үлкен ересектердің барлығы да телефон арқылы үнемі телефонды қолданады. Осы Qubit веб-сайты телефонда орналасқан. Оны сабақтан бөлек қалаған кезде, қалаған жерде қолдануға болады. Есту, көру, тыңдау арқылы оқушылардың жадында тез сақталады. Сондықтан да бұл басқаларына қарағанда жақсырақ деген келеді.
What is it? I have a question. Lila, I have questions. Can you do the platform's name again? What is the platform's name? What's the name of the platform?
This is Qubit.
And what is the aim of your work?
Менің мақсатым осы ағылшын тіліндегі ағылшын тілінде сабақ барысында түрлі тұжырымдамасының оқушыларға сәйкестік сол қазақстанда қолданады. Және де сол қолдану барысында осы менің даналықтың болып табылады. Түрлі негіздер сабаққа енгізілмеген, негізі енгізілген, бірақ оны көбіне сабақта емес, олай қарапайым өмірде кез келген жерде қолданылады.
жұмыстың мақсатын сұрақ қойсаңыз, сабақ барысында негізі осы ғылыми жаңалық дейді.
My full name is Nicholas. I am student of fifth grade. School name is Sarah. Today I would like to present my research project titled Harry Potter as a Hero for Children. This work is dedicated to understanding why Harry Potter is considered a hero and how the character can influence children in real life. First of all, I want to briefly explain why I think Harry Potter is the most popular read in the world. The story has been read and watched by millions of children and adults. Even so, the events take place in a magical world. Well, inspiration in the story already close to our everyday lives. Many children grow up with the story and become part of their understanding of friendship, code, and justice. This is why I try to text for Harry Potter as a model for real life media, not fictional characters. Now let's means Harry Potter is more than Harry Potter. Harry Potter is a model for real life media, not just a fictional character. By conveying events of the magical world in real creation schools, we can see that the lessons of the story are meaningful for children today. Next. So original part. In the original part of the method, I started life with the author Joan Castello. I learned that she came up with the idea for Harry Potter during a long train ride. At the time, she had no money and faced many hardships. However, she continued working on her story, yet she believed in her persistence shows that imagination and determination can change a person's life. This message is already inspired. Next, I focus the main character. Harry Potter, the Portuguese, represents courage. A new adventure is loaded and fun, represents knowledge and life. Golden is loyal and supportive, represents loyalty and revenge. Dumbledore, wise and represents wisdom and moral guide. And Lord Voldemort, the main villain, represents selfishness, cruelty, and desire for power. Harry Potter as a hero. What makes Harry Potter a hero? He's not the strongest or the most talented himself. His story is most of his stories. He's brave, but not because he's never afraid. He's brave because he chooses to act even when he's scared. He is loyal to his destiny, always tries to protect those who are with him. He doesn't want power or fame like Voldemort. He wants to do what is right. This quality makes him a hero. Children can write. Harry Potter and all world competition. For example, public school, in Harry Potter, Hogwarts is a major school with subjects like potions and charms. We have normal school with subjects like chemistry, physics, and biology. School is still not everyone. Homework, exams, tests, school rules, teachers, and friends help us learn. The practical part of my research, I conducted a survey among fifth grade students. The goal was to understand which values students use and appreciate most in Harry. The questionnaire included simple questions such as: have you thought of Harry Potter? Which character do you like the most? What qualities do you admire in Harry? And what is in his story? The
The results show that most students don't Harry Potter for the subjects or the music. The majority of time is bravery and loyalty. Many students say they learned that friendship and teamwork are important. Some students also say that the story encourages them to stand up against defense and glory. This results conclude that Harry Potter is not only entertainment but also has a positive and important children's world. Conclude, Harry Potter is more than a hero, more than a character in a fantasy story. We teaches us that courage means moving to life to even when it's hard. Friendship can help us overcome challenges. Knowledge and learning are powerful tools. Love and kindness can destroy fear and happiness. These lessons are valuable not only for children but for everyone. Harry's story inspires us to be brave, to support our friends, and spread joy to all world. Thank you.
And did you read the book?
Yes,
In what version? Adapted version or in original version? And in what language did you read?
I read in Russian language.
Mhm.
The names are in Russian. Способ сочетания, тайная комната, узник особо, кубок огня, таблицы полковники, дар смерти и образ жизни. И есть еще одна, но это не считается как эта часть. Когда уже Гарри вырос, то
They're just playing with the illustration.
And you can see that Harry Potter is a famous person, famous hero.
yes, scouts, historians, and read and watch the millions of children.
Okay. And don't you know in what languages did it translate? Was it translated from English into what language did it translate? Was it translated? Yeah. No, not from Russian. From original version.
Can you translate this question?
Какая версия аудиокниги?
Chinese, Russian, Chinese,
And was it translated into Kazakh?
I don't know.
May I ask on the question about your daughter, when did you start doing it? For example, in May, June, in July, August.
Yeah.
So this is yours.
Yeah. So, that's information given here. Can you speak about your diary a little bit more? Just maybe give information about your diary. What did you do? How did you start working? Why did you choose it? How, without your supervisor, how did she try to supervise you, try to help you, assist you with this topic?
I started the group and some articles and another character and completed the real life.
You are very hardworking person, and you work in July, in June, in August.
All summer.
Yeah, all summer.
Yeah, because in summer we have
Free time.
free time, also free time.
That's why you were busy with this project, right?
Yes.
How hardworking students you are. Okay, no, that's your question. Thank you.
Next candidate, please. Next candidate, please. Who wants to go? So we continue. Come on. Yes, sir. Back.
Yeah. Bazen vakıfta bakmamız, istiyor. сосын шартты түсінбесеңдерді тіпті мен сені айта беріңдерші. Шартты түсінбесеңдер басқа бірдеңе айта бермесін. Ол кеңдер.
Hello everyone, we are students of the Darwin Boarding School, grade 7B, by children.
We will present our project work to you today, the role of social media in learning English language. Aim of the research. The aim of this project is to evaluate the role of social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube in English language learning in Kazakhstan. It is to demonstrate how these tools provide outstanding engagement and interest opportunities for language acquisition for self-learning opportunities.
To find out how social media affects language and the communication habits of teenagers, we went to research and studied the most popular frameworks and the abbreviation scholars used by teenagers on social media platforms.
The influence of social media in language is most positive or negative, and how online communication affects teenagers' grammar, vocabulary, and overall communication style. Expected results. The expected results include improvements in language skills such as listening comprehension and vocabulary acquisition among students who actively engage with social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.
These topics are expected to increase student motivation and reduce anxiety.
These media platforms will provide visual immersion and how online communication affects teenager grammar, vocabulary, and overall communication style. These media platforms will provide visual immersion in real-world English, which is especially valuable in Kazakhstan, where access to native speakers is limited. Relevance of the research. The relevance of the study lies in the growing importance of English as a means of international communication and the evolving educational needs of Kazakhstan.
For Kazakhstan, this means that medical English is directly long-term strategy of modernization and integration into the international community. Today, the social media plays an important role in the lives of teenagers. Platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, and WhatsApp are not used for entertainment and communication, but also important for young people to speak and write. Teenagers create and use their abbreviations and their skills and expressions that push quicker speak online.
Learning a new language is often perceived as a complex and motivated task. Facilitating consistent practice across listening, speaking, reading, and writing. This research explores the role of digital media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Netflix in shaping English language learning in Kazakhstan, a country influenced by its multilingual reality.
In the modern world, learning English is very important. Traditional methods of learning English, memorizing grammar rules or repeating vocabulary, are no longer sufficient. Nowadays, for English learners, combining real-life experiences with technological creativity makes such studies easier and more effective.
Using social media to learn English as a foreign language is good because it gives you full real-life learning materials that's actually fun. It fits the students' interest in learning language and how to better at English.
Many people know that social media can really help when learning a new language, and the students find things.
That's why they like for studies because YouTube has a crazy big reach, all kinds of stuff and people from all over the world. So it's a fast and easy way to pick up learning English language.
People use TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook for short, fun study, work, at selling and sharing in
Practical questions.
survey questions are usual.
Oh no.
Survey questions a usual way of getting this type of information.
We conducted a survey from the students of 7th grade and 9th grades. How often do you use the complications for your learning English? Students answered to our questions.
YouTube 45%. YouTube is a powerful education tool. YouTube is widely used multimodal content.
The small kids also watch different cartoons. They determine the music by listening it. TikTok is 25%. Students use short videos. Videos often focus on current conversation, intonation, and music.
Netflix 10% and Duolingo 10%.
Instagram is 10%. Most students follow English-speaking bloggers and educational pages.
Useful for platforms are people, YouTube 45%, TikTok 25%, Instagram 10%, Duolingo 10%, and Netflix 10%.
Conclusion. For learning language, students can use these apps anytime. They help to improve listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills. Thank you for attention.
And how did you achieve the percentage of your survey? How did you achieve the percentage? And yeah, you showed the diagram. You showed the diagram of the percentage. And how did you achieve it? Yeah, diagramda percentage foi muito claro. No, мысалы YouTube 10%, 15%, Instagram'da пайыз көрсететін еді. Соны пайыздықты қалай шығардыңдар?
Бізде оған керек болса, бізде YouTube бізде 45%.
Жоқ, сұраққа жауап бер. Мен жаңа ғана ескертіп айттым. Сұрақты түсінсең де түсінбесең де сөйлей беру дейді, ол сұраққа жауап беру деген сөз емес. Сондықтан уақытты алмай, сұраққа нақты жауап беру керек. Сұрақ мынандай, қазақ тілінде ойлап. Мына жерде барлық диаграмманы пайыздық мөлшермен көрсетіп тұрсыңдар. Соны қай кім алып тұрсың? Мысалы, YouTube 25%, Instagram 10% дегенде. Сол пайызды қалай шығардыңдар?
45% алған себебі көп кезде кішкентай балдар.
Қалай шығардыңдар? Сұраққа жауап бер. Қалай шығардыңдар? Экспериментті өтетін. Қалай шығардыңдар?
Осы приложение арқылы сол іздеп поискке сол ағылшын туралы мәліметтер оларға арналған курстарды көрдік. Ал Duolingo сол сияқты арасында көптеген информациялар шыққан соң осылай шықты.
Жоқ. Олар өздері білмейді қалай шығардыңдар. Мына пайыз, мысалы, мынаған Инстаграмға 10% беріп тұрсың, иә? Инстаграмға неге 10% беріп тұрсың? Қайдан біліп тұрсың? 10% да Инстаграм арқылы үйренетін. TikTokқа 25% берсін. TikTok арқылы 25% да үйренетін. Қайдан шығардың осыны? Мүмкін мынау 20% шығады. Мысалы, 20% өзін шығады. Сен 25% дәлелге осыны қайтадан алады.
Көп адам болмаса да, біраз адамдар оған әртүрлі кинолар көреді және соның астында жазылып тұратын сөздерді оқу арқылы
Неге сен жоспар тұрмын? Неге ол көп адам емес? Неге 10% болады? Неге мүмкін 8 шығады, мүмкін 5 шығады? Неге ол 10 осының арқасы болып тұр.
Маған да бұл так. Вот это вот пай-чарт у нас. Типично круговая диаграмма. Вот пай-чарт. Бұл цифрдің origin, қай жақтан шықты, қалай именно сбор информации, каким образом вы собирали информацию, как вы это все подсчитывали, кто участвовал в подсчитке, какие люди участвовали, отвечали на ваши вопросы. Пол керек.
Ол балдар кітап отыра бермейді. Кітап жаңағы бар ма? Келесі. Ақшаны алып береді. Қадара. Қадара бар ма? Қадарасында? Ашылмай ма? Нам берінші ашылады ма?
Так, привет, пожалуйста. Вы не имеете права разговаривать. Вы не имеете права. Потом, она и наш руководитель. Мы с ними работаем. Она и наш босс. Вот вопрос.
Onlar bir de cinsiyetleri olur. Sen çalışsın diyor, o zaman yapmalısın. Hayır, gelin, şimdi yapalım.
У нас есть идеи по всей республике, как ваши можете? Занимается балансом. Это уже нарушение. Вот, смотри, видишь, идет видеонаблюдение. Это нарушение сейчас. Считай промахнутый момент. Чем вы лучше других? Сейчас другие дети тоже могут сказать, а мне на памятнике студенческий спать, тот же вопрос не могут задать. Я понимаю. Это как полностью называется уже давление на жизнь. Можешь сидеть, пожалуйста, Жо, не имеешь права разговаривать. У тебя была возможность выступить. Ты выступила, все. Значит, новый вопрос. Там видите, как есть, значит, уже давление на жизнь называется.
Hi everyone, have a good day. I am Ashton. And I'm Rishon. Our title is Effective Ways of Teaching English through Animated Characters using Artificial Intelligence. Artificial next. Artificial intelligence or AI is one of the most interesting and useful technologies in the modern world. It means when computers and robots can think and learn like humans. Today, AI is used not only in science and business, but also in education. AI is also very helpful for students to make learning easier, faster, and more fun. Today, modern technology helps us create amazing fairytale characters. The best fairytales help have funny situations or make the learning more fun. For example, Allah Hussein is a perfect choice. Next. Because Allah Hussein is full of humor, easy dialogue, and a good lessons. When students read or watch Allah Hussein, they can learn new many words as a clever, kind, honest, and a poor and rich. Next. We prepared a video from using ChatGPT, Gemini, and Character AI. We took a picture from GPT, text from Gemini, and then we combined them into Character AI. Let's do next. Turn on. We want to say first size of all of them, and the concept of life into English for English learners. Next. In our practice, the two surveys on 5th and 6th grade. 30 students compared to the survey, and we found happy patterns, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Tom and Jerry, and Allah Hussein, and etc. Of our respondents, 40% students, foraging in the native 10%, and only native 3% people. The first question is, do you like to watch cartoons? According to question 1, it was found that almost all respondents like to watch cartoons. The second question is, which cartoons do you prefer to watch? According to the second question, it was found that 33% students watch cartoons in Kazakh, and 32% in English, and 35% in Russian. It means that almost most of the children watch cartoons in Russian.
According to the third question, do you like English? According to the third question, it was found that 67% of students like English. The next question is for, is it possible to learn English through a classroom? According to the first question, it was found that 75% of students will send it was possible. Our fifth and sixth question not shown in our background, but I can tell that the fifth question is, do you like AI? According to the fifth question, it was found that almost all respondents like AI. According to the last question,
Is it possible to learn English through artificial intelligence? According to the last question, it was found that 80% of students think it was possible. For research, play a very important role in learning developing learning skills. When teachers tell stories or when students watch animated cartoons, they can they can later they can repeat, act out, and retell the stories in their own words. And when the students watches animated cartoons, they can hear color pronunciation and intonation. Uh, and also animation cartoons develops imagination and creativity. When students imagine characters and events, they learn to express their own thoughts and feelings in English. In conclusion, using artificial intelligence to generate animated cartoons makes learning English more fun and interesting. When students watch or make short animated stories, they can learn new words, they can practice their speaking in English, and also they can understand grammar more easily.
Yeah. And you made survey and who will participate? How many students supply in your survey?
So, 30 students covered.
30 students, yeah. Yeah, are they your classmates?
Yes, our classmates and 5th students or 5th grade students.
And you are more than 6th grade students,
Yeah.
and fifth grade students, okay? And the same question, how do you retrieve, how do you find out the percentage of these diagrams?
We counted how many people voted for each variant. For example, in the first question we had watch cartoons, all the students said yes because they are kids and they love watch cartoons because it makes kids psychology.
Recall.
In psychology, and it makes this makes them more smarter because they can get classes and they can improve their speaking.
No more questions.
May I ask you how many people participated in
From the fifth
From the fifth and the sixth, 30 students.
Total, 30, yeah?
Yes.
Next.
Thank you.
Good day, dear judges and dear guests. My name is Mr. Melody. I study at school. I study at school gymnasium named after Bangla Mumusho, number 6. My school is in Jepsa district. Today I am presenting my research work titled Scientific Investigation of Digital Footprints through data collection and analysis with 3D data visualization and student reflection to explore safe online behavior. My supervisor is English teacher Angela Nazarbekov. My research next. My research work consists of two parts, theoretical and practical. In the theoretical part, we studied what a digital footprint is and how it's created and why it's important in the 21st century. We learned about the difference between active and passive footprints and explores the risks of uncontrolled online behavior such as privacy problems, cyberbullying, and the digital reputation. The survey also shows that online digital literacy is an essential skill that helps students use the internet safely and responsibly. The aim of the work to define the concept of digital footprint and its role in the modern world. The relevance of this project is determined by the fact that many young people don't control their online activity and are unaware of the consequences of digital places. The novelty of the work is that uses practical instead of studying only theory. We created and used an innovative tool called Radar, which helps analyze digital footprint in real time. Next. Uh, the first step of practical part, we conducted a survey among my classmates, seventh grade students, via WhatsApp, and you can see it on the screen. On the screen, 14 students attended for my survey. According to the survey, 82% of students post on social media often, and then 18% students never post on social media. 62% students heard the term digital footprint, and 38% students never heard the term digital footprint. Next, please. We in this activity, we 62 students and my classmates searched their own names on Google to see what information is publicly available, and the goal was to understand how their online activity can be seen by others, such as teachers, universities, or employers. Students checked their all posts and the images. Even you can see my name there, but I don't have any social media. But last year I attended Okla's Olympiad in English. This customer it appears here. The next step with my classmates, we created a digital footprint mapping, visual map of our online activities. About our online activities, dividing our online activities into active and passive footprint. Active footprint is posts, photos, comments, and videos shared, and passive footprint is search history and cookies. The next step, I, with my teacher, designed a digital footprint guidebook. In this guidebook are recommendations for students. It's quite small, but it's everything about digital footprint. It's created not for only my classmates, but also for young students and parents. Uh, I share it with my guidebook with my classmates, and they say that it's very useful resource for understanding what a digital footprint is. Next, please. I created a 3D cube with 6 faces, each showing my own videos. Users can rotate the cube and scan the QR, and each one of them in this cube are how to check your online presence, and then digital guidebook safety with safety tips. And I added to my research footprint radar. Footprint radar is innovative tool. It's your digital footprint in real time. You can scan the QR and access a built-in AI assistant and then upload screenshots to check your online activity. In conclusion, I realized that being digitally responsible means that be respectful, kind online, both online and offline. Thank you for your attention.
I go back to this slide, which is illustrated the diagram. Diagram of speaking and you must fight someone. The same question to you. You showed here everything, the percentage, and how did you make this percentage? Where did you do that? Yes, please. You're welcome.
Ben ucuz sayıda şekilde. So, Rabbim yaşanan insanlar böyle paylaşan, onlar kanca bilgileriniz ondan çok güzel, işte
Okay. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Any other questions? No more questions. Yeah? Thank you. Go to your voice. Siz bir boyunca cevap verdiniz. Normalde. Yeah, sure.
Only 5 minutes.
Hello, students and friends. Let's move on to demonstrate on the specific program scope of Slavic study. Prepared by Shagari Ayala and Siddhana, our topic is English using songs. Goal. The goal of our research is to learn English quickly and interestingly with grammar songs. In the method of instructing a foreign language according to modern times. The main goal is to form the communicative competence of language learners. Grammar songs precious resource to develop students' abilities in listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Songs can be used back to introduce and practice grammar. They make lessons more interesting, intensive listening, and create a relaxed atmosphere. Students understand and remember grammar better. One, it helps to use vocabulary. Another way to learn a word. Another many times to remember the vocabulary easily. Two, quick grammar knowledge. Don't use grammar in context, which can help learners understand grammar outside grammatical development, better slow repetition, and natural word sensing. Three, involve communication. Listening or listening to music will be attention to the listen and tone. Singing and listening to music regularly can help us develop our participation. Four, improve listening skills. Regularly listening to songs improves our ability to understand spoken English in different accents and speech. Five, simplify memorizing. The reading and knowledge of songs make it easier to remember vocabulary and remember for a long time. You can remember by repeating it aloud. Step by step, grammar is a basic part of language. Too many people find it difficult because it is taught boringly. Learning through songs increases motivation. Learning through studying step by step is addictive. One, choose a song that matches your level. Two, it's not too easy or too difficult. Two, listen to the song and pay attention to now the words are pronounced. Three, read and pronounce the words. Look at the song lyrics and try to understand their meaning. Identify any grammar, structures, expressions, or unfavorable words. Four, think alone. Practicing with the song to improve your presentation, listening, and fluency in English. Five, note and practice grammar. Note and practice grammar. Identify grammar parts or rules in the song. Look in the song. Right. Practice with your own sentences, using verbs structure. Test vocabulary, learn the new words and such kind. Write them down and use them in sentences to remember their meaning. Seven, pay attention to pronunciation. Pay attention to pronunciation. Focus on how words are pronounced, including stress and intonation. Try to use the same pronunciation. 8. Revise grammar. Progress the grammar points to limit from the word from the song and practice it again to learn what to remember. This method is useful because it is helps understand fast or conventional speech better. The task contains several improving fluency and confidence. Example reported speech. Read one, read the song and pay attention. Oh, and translate the new words using a vocabulary or new language. Two, find reported fish in the song. Look for example of reported fish. Three, explore sentences in reported fish. Four, play the song and put the missing words to practice listening. Five, repeat the song and focus on correct pronunciation with additional or online tool for difficult words. For example, we are closer for students that focus on difficult grammar topics and such as English and fluency instantly. These talks are help students learn English grammar more easily as they lessons for our own English level. For example, we make simple materials to help students quickly learn the season. This is useful for teachers. Next. And third grade. We start off. Translation song show how is English used in everyday life, topic near here, natural speech and common practice. They teach grammar in real situations and it's easier to remember verb tenses, conditionals, and modal verbs. Regular listening to some California subconsciously internalize grammatical structures, reducing embedding and increasing motivation to study. Thank you for your attention.
What grammar did you do in because of the songs? What grammar did you do? Because of the songs and because of what songs?
Examples.
Yeah.
For example, the films Shape of You, usually here we can hear the line. Here the name of the show. Here the verbs now and one are in the present tense, showing feeling, and
And finally, what result did you come? What results did you get? What results of the word did you get? Is it? Yeah. Isn't that how we go? Какому языку?
Через произвел за
Хорошо, окей. Где можно использовать вот ваши работы? Как можно, как я учусь, допустим? Научите меня, где я могу использовать ваши работы?
можно видеть обучение онлайнда өздерінің қазақтарын балаларға арнайы дайындап оларға грамматиканы жетінші және оныншы сынып аралығындағы сыныптарды ашады ол сол сауалнама 20 және 30 сынып аралығында болды сол сауалнама 13 және 15 сыныптағы балалар олардың сұрақтарындағы языктың сұрақтарын солардың барлығына толықтырып компьютерге жауаптарын шығарды және компьютер зерттеп жауаптарын Алина, будешь не дошло? Значит, нет, хотите. Послушай. Рафик Алина нет. Рафик Алина сама?
También vamos a suponer que solo de hacer your name, please. José. Guilherme, José. José starts.
Hello everyone, my name is Kausar Tilali. Hello everyone, my name is Kausar Tilali. Today I would like to talk about pen and why it matters as part of the modern English.
Który raz ten szerzej, używa tej robią tak nie szerzej. Ja słyszę, nie wierzę w auty, a nawet zapada w słudzeniu. Proszę, którzy pięć łapotu tak zawodów.
Hello everyone, my name is Kausar Tilali. Today I would like to talk about pen and why it matters as part of the modern English language. First, what is pen? Pen is informal language that people use in everyday conversations. It includes new words or old words used in new meanings. Pen is often used by groups of friends, teams, athletes, gamers, or people on social media. Pen helps people feel part of the world and express ideas quickly and confidently. Why is studying science? Studying science helps people feel part of understand culture and everyday life. Language changes with technology, music understands and the sun shows that changes in real time. For learners of English, science can be confusing, but learning some science helps you understand. Real conversations, Japan and the videos. It also teaches us about identity and how people express themselves. Uh, how does slang spread and change? Slang often spreads through media songs, movies, TV shows, video games, and especially social media and dating. A new word or a phrase can start in one city or online community. Sometimes slang starts as a joke or a meme, and then other times it feels a real need to describe new ideas or feelings. For example, something is great or interesting, and the stage is doing something that is bold or clever. We must know that slang can have different meanings in different places and among different groups of people. A word that is positive in one context may be negative in another. How do researchers study Spanish? Researchers look at next, researchers look at real language. Researchers look at real language. They read text and watch conversations, listen to interviews. They also collect examples from social media and online chats. They use dictionaries and large text collections. What I have learned from science. Science shows who we are and what matters to us what matters to us. Language is alive and the strength can be and the strength is strength is alive and the strength is part of that. Learning that helps us communicate better and understand how culture shapes language. In conclusion, next, uh, you know more. Yeah. In conclusion, slang is a real and fun part of modern English language. Studying slang teaches us to pay attention to words.
Costa, is it necessary that we should learn slang? Is it necessary? Is it necessary that we should study slang? Slang sistem İran'ın strateji var. Strateji var. İran'ın kekler, işlerin bu sefer de kilesi kekler. Again, start.
Hello, dear children. My name is Alina. I'm 13 years old. I'm studying at 22 years old, and after our the theme of my science course is the role of comics in learning the foreign language. We know what comics develop by many children, teenagers, even adults. Comics helps the people learn different languages and improve their skills. Comics represent funny, interesting pictures and short stories. Comics were short stories, but today they have become enormous. The aim of my research work is helping people learning different languages and explore the literature, structure, and history about comics. We have many programs for doing comics. With help our links, you can do your story and your pictures. I with my classmates make our comics. This program ChatGPT. I sent for ChatGPT, please can you do comics about other personalities, short stories, and make pictures with this story. And he sent me my work. I conducted a survey and it turned out that many students, classmates, even teachers read and like comics. I conducted a survey in my class and 13 students participated in my survey. I have a before and after results. Before my research work, my class is eight students understood very well. It's 89%. Three students understood is 8%, and two students didn't understood is 3%. But after I did my science work and taught history about comics, my class is very interested in this, and results have changed. 13 students participated in survey and certain students understood very well. It's 100%. We have many conclusions after my research work. First, developing national values through the fairy tale of Dr. Seuss. With help comics, we can learn the history about our motherland. Second, learning foreign languages, Russian, Kazakh, English, German. Why German? Because my native language is German, and I with my classmates made our puzzles in four languages: German, Russian, Kazakh, and English.
And do your classmates know German? Are they good at German?
I think no, but when I did my science work, I saw how I can learn my native language, and I bought the comics in German language, read it, and learned my native language. Third conclusion is teamwork. After my research work, my class understand how we can work in teamwork, and of course, working with artificial intelligence and many platforms in internet. After my research work, my class understood how we can work with artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, and many internet platforms. Thank you for your attention. In order to help other people, I did my best work.
Okay, thank you. Any questions? No questions. Everything is good. Good job.
Can I take my puzzles and you can if you want.
Yes.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question?
Жан ашып, майрапай, мынандай нәрсеге қарсымыз. отырып біз мына жерде жұмыс жасап отырмыз, иә. Оқушы керек, оқушы, жетекшісі білімдер беру керек, телефоннан сөйлескісі келеді, мынандай бірдеңелерді беруші келеді, қайтадан несін, видеоны қайтадан жібереді, бағана ашылмай қалды деген қайтадан көрінеді. Біз ше қалай ішке дейін отыра білмейміз. Уақыт, ол ашылмай қалса біздің кінәміз емес. Біз оны қалмаймыз, иә. Нам чем, наверное, нам возгнетать если оно оқушыңыз мұғалімнің жүктелген деген соны айтамын. Ашылмай кетіп жатыр шардара. Шардара жұмысы ашылмай кетіп тұр ғой. Жаңа апайға барып айтып кетті, апай бізді ашады екен. Biz şartları bağlanırız. Videomuzda bulunalım. Başına basabilirsiniz. Videomuzda bulunalım. Şimdi bana
Every student will have only 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes.
Well, in order to economize time, let's start with the video, okay? With the video.
Please start.
Hi everyone, have a good day. I'm Eksan, the manager from our text list. Configuration in English through animated fairy-tale characters using artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is one of the most interesting and useful technologies in the modern world. It means when the computers and the robots can think and learn like humans. Today, AI is used not only in STEAM and business, but also in education. AI is also very helpful for students for making learning easier, faster, and more fun. Today, modern technology helps us create amazing fairy-tale characters. The best fairy-tale shows how funny situations or makes the learning more fun. For example, all I have to say is a perfect choice, because all I have to say is full of humor, easy dialogues, and good lessons. When students read or write all I have to say, they can learn new words as a clever, kind, honest, poor, and rich. We prepared a video from using ChatGPT, Gemini, Character AI.
Okay, yeah, shift to the video.
Let's do it.
Hey people, I'm Aldar Kosei. Many rich men try to trick me. I don't fight with strength, I use my mind. When I see greed, I turn against the greedy. I don't like injustice. If I see a poor person, I help them. But if it's a rich, selfish man, I'd rather take his wallet. The one who thinks fast wins. I am divine. A rich and powerful man. I own countless herds of horses, sheep, and cattle. People come to me for mission. I believe that money gives me strength and power earns respect. When I speak, everyone listens. The poor must obey me because I have everything they need. No one dares to stand against me. Build my life on control and wealth, and I know they're nothing without me.
We want to say first sides of our percent and the concepts of pride into English for English learners. Next.
What What is the aim of showing? What is the aim of showing this video?
Aim that improves the students' level by watching cartoons, then learn as a new learn.
And who translated this movie? Not movie, this cartoon. Who translated?
We take we prepare the work and
We prepared,
AI did it, yeah?
yeah, character AI.
we translate the words and text give ChatGPT.
Yeah, thank you, that's clear. Shift to the next.
In our survey, the first question, do you like to watch cartoons? According to question one, it was found that almost all respondents like to watch cartoons. The second question is, which cartoons do you prefer to watch? According to second question, it was found that 33% of students watching cartoons,
Presented this slide.
watching cartoons,
They're repeating.
Canada, and 32% in English, and 35% children watch cartoons in Russian. It means that most of the children watch cartoons in Russian.
According to the third question, do you like English? According to the third question, it was found that 67% of students like English. The next one is first. Is it possible to learn English through a cartoon? According to the third question, it was found that 75%.
Yeah,
Why? Why is it performing yet?
I don't know.
Why do you do the performing?
Because of their video, and we have already seen the video.
Я хотела показать.
Тек қана видео керек қана видеоны көрдік, даланың бағана біз тыңдап қойғанбыз. Осыған байланысты мен сұрақ қойғанмын сендерге. Сендер бұл сұраққа жауап бересіңдер. Уақыт алмаймыз болды. Сендер босыңдар. Тек қана видео ашпай қалды. Бұл әркімнің арман тілегін орындап тұратын жер емес. Ешкім уже беріп отырған жоқ. Әркім келіп арман тілектерін айта бермесін. Кезек шығайда, мына жерге кезек шығырсыншы. Ешкімді кіргізбесін мына жерге. Кезек шығайда. Облыстық басқарманың да адамы кірмейді, ешкім кірмейді.
Вот сейчас послушай, какая Алина нужна, она что хочет, сейчас будет просто.
Я хотела.
Ол да Алина, индивидуал. No problem.
Давай вопрос ответим. На самом деле, реально вопрос. Если у нас есть вопрос, мы задаем.
Просто на моих слайдах.
Everything is okay. Yeah.
Видео.
Good morning, respected teachers and dear friends. My name is Isabel President, and today I am going to present my research project on the effective to the learning age. I chose this project because I often noticed that learning English helps students most concentrate quickly. I want to find out what happens and how we can make English learning more effective and interesting.
Yeah.
Today's students also lost focus. They have a short break and videos. These students learn how well they understand and remember new information. The aim of my research was to study how education students influences learning and to find ways to improve it. This is three objectives. First, to find students' investigation time, to learn what is happening or helps them, to test practical methods for improving focus. Next. My hypothesis and the methods. My hypothesis was the English lessons associate short phrases and videos. Students will stay focused longer and learn better. To test this, I used it for analysis. First, surveys show students answered 8 questions, then second, open with questions. Very English lessons were also served experiment cheaper with and self-rates for interview with students and one teachers. Next. The survey showed that most critics supported for 8 and 12 minutes. The main distractions are classroom noisy and word grammar explanation. The best way to stay focused are games and short breaks. During the experiment, the crowd reported the breaking forward zero results by 27%, while the group ignored their but only by 11%. Unlearned is the task fixed and changed during the lesson. When lessons are active and emotional and guided students stay focused longer. Also, the teachers, smile, humor, and the moment really help to keep students evaluation. So it depends on English learning English more effective and enjoyable. Yes. English. This practical meditation is the subject indicates whether you learn faster and better. Thank you for your attention.
What activities can be possible in order to reinforce writing, speaking, reading, and listening skills? Yeah. There is subtitles. Reading, writing, speaking, Now, I das lernen, composition, 근데 엑셀이 보다는 무슨 쟤는 순간 이해가 되고 중심 விஷயம் 근데 한번 잡아주셔봐.
For methods, we used survey, observation, experiment, and interview. The study involved 7th grade students.
That's clear, so 무슨 일이지? 만약에 그 다음에 보면 따라서 아빠 이렇게 되거든. 나는 학생 때인가 금요일인 거 같은데 나는 also juntar isso com ele, não é? Nós vamos mexer com ele.
Remember about the different times, right? All the lessons.
Good day, teachers. My name is Dr. Raghunath and my name is Shukla. We study at supervisor number 7 in today. Our supervisor was Dr. Jambuat. The technical formula worksheet through artificial intelligence increases the efficiency of learning English. And also this worksheet study of artificial intelligence apps for learning languages to identify and understand key features of artificial intelligence that make English language learning effective. Subject of the study is nature of the term and the English grammar test. Artificial intelligence consists in generation and the way we learn English English. Artificial intelligence provides machine learning tools and adaptability technologies, provides personalized feedback and artificial intelligence service for maximum efficiency. How artificial intelligence can use adaptive learning? Adaptive learning is artificial intelligence basic systems can analyze the learning progress, identify the strengths and the weaknesses. Related class, artificial intelligence systems can analyze the learning progress, identify the strengths and the weaknesses. Intelligent learning, artificial intelligence works your systems can engage in learning to tasks and answer the questions. Actually, that is very kind. Speech recognition, artificial intelligence powers speech recognition. Technology can analyze the language natural language processing, artificial intelligence based English models can identify hard grammar. Grammar guidance, artificial intelligence based systems can engage in learning insights and answer questions. Next. Learning initially artificial intelligence powered by apps. The first, choose word and teach a reader and English grammar sentence. The second, simple, determine what pronunciation, conversational fluency, and writing skills and the speech goals. The third, daily practice. Dedicate time each day to practice, even if it's just 10 and 15 minutes. The fourth, engage with interactive features. Use with exercise, quizzes, and flashcards. Many apps have also conversation to improve pronunciation. Next, one of the main problems faced by students learning English is language practice. Traditional teaching methods such as textbooks and tutoring do not always provide students with sufficient time to practice speaking English. And this is where artificial intelligence comes to their skills. Modern programs and applications using artificial intelligence offer students the opportunity to practice speaking English. And English anytime, anywhere. They are based on speech recognition and machine learning technology, which allows them to analyze students' pronunciation and provide feedback. After the theoretical material, I choose to develop my reading, listening, grammar skills in English. And begin them.
Feel free. There's what feel free.
To ask for choosing my new to develop my reading, listening, and grammar skills in English. I provided a complete description of each. Next, the best English learning apps for improving reading and listening skills. Natural language is a text-to-speech from the digital text international sound speed. It helps individuals with dyslexia and with listening other difficulties. Users can develop skills. Natural readers have emitted with a lot downloaded history listen to them. They should read emails and voice playback. How to use the app? The first, download Natural Reader from the App Store or Google Play. Then, import the text to content allowed. And then, choose a word and adjust it in your liking. And the next, press play to set being read aloud. And then, use collection to learn the text. These programs are free for using and use for learning English, and I recommend you. Let's watch a video how this app works in real life.
Did you know you can have your text? Did you know you can have your textbook read aloud to you? Natural Reader can read out loud to you. Listen to anything, anywhere. Did you know you can have your textbook read aloud to you? Natural Reader can read out loud to you. Listen to anything, anywhere. Just take a picture of the text and you're ready to go. In the past 15 years, global warming and climate change have become pressing issues that prove how current decisions affect future lives. Or upload any online document, text it or notes. Save time, be more productive and unlock the freedom to listen with Natural Reader. Dyslexia is a neurological disorder of genetic origin that affects reading. Importantly, the scholar performance of the dyslexic students depends on several aspects. Download it for today and get to try your next class.
The best English learning app for practicing grammar. English grammar test. English grammar test is a which helps learner assess their understanding of English grammar. It offers a wide range of exercise and tests covering all grammar topics. The app is a test tool for preparing exams such as IELTS and TOEFL. Learn example from everywhere, hundreds of topics, thousands of questions with instant answer, track your progress, test, create your own study plan. How to use the app? The first, download the app from App Store or Google Play. The second, create an account and start your skill level. The third, choose the grammar topic to practice. The fourth, complete interactive exercise and result instant feedback. The people, track your progress and identify areas for improvement. Language learning platforms which based on artificial intelligence and effective in the development of language learning skills. Artificial intelligence has become a system tool for learning English. It offers students the ability of learning English, problem assessment, and personalized learning. However, it is important how artificial intelligence can complete the reflection of teachers. It can additional tool for learning English that helps students, additional tool for learning English. Applications of English grammar test based on artificial intelligence in classroom. Here the results of experiments will practice make statement. They practice their grammar on specific grammar topics using the app. As you can see after using the English grammar test, and most of them will improve their grammar.
Finished? Yes? Finished?
Yes, thank you for your attention.
I have a question. So, can you get back to the application about political IELTS? Can you speak about political IELTS? Can you speak about the two international tests? Why did you mention these two tests? Political IELTS. Do you know what the basic abbreviation of IELTS? Political and IELTS. What's that? Okay, so you just mentioned about political and IELTS, two international tests. Why did you mention it? Can you speak a little bit more about political and IELTS? Когда вы развивались, да, всегда был IELTS, члены курсов информации, по-моему, я сказала об этом реально.
Bu tezgahla alabilir.
Нет, это грамота. Вообще грамота. Какие секции там есть? Что это? Ну, ты же автомат АЭЛ, да? Что такое вообще АЭЛ? Это аббревиатура, да? IELTS. Как она расшифровывается?
Курс,
IELTS расшифровка смотреть. IELTS расшифровка аббревиатура. Для начала надо понимать, что это очень сложные программы. Это очень сложные международные программы. Они грамматика вообще, это уже грамматика, теория, заходишь туда, это уже грамматика. Там вообще другой проверяется, там скиллы проверяются. Listening, reading, writing task 1, writing task 2, потом speaking. Это вообще такое. Ты можешь
Yes, according to the regulation of taking a diary, it should be a supervisor who must. It is a need. You get my point? На крыльях духовной телевизии слышно. Значит, это следующий шаг. Скажи, что вы хотите. Give yourself. individualism. Yes, that.
Document lesson targets ourselves and the team. We study at the school number 5 and the name is Jamal Kapar, week 7. Then also research on digital addiction of English skills development. The aim to identify and analyze the impact of digital addiction on the development of English language skills among students. So students to identify the balance between the digital and the hard digital engagement. Actually, the observation many students today spend more time on entertainment content, TikTok, Instagram, which is example educational activities. As a result, they are able to focus on English lessons and practice grammar because digital addiction shortens attention span and reduces effective study time. Therefore, investigating this issue is important for understanding how digital habits affect language learning outcomes. Methods of the research are survey table, observation table, test English, and data analysis. Survey table identify students' screen time and their study habits. Observation table monitor students' attention during lessons. Means that English proficient of the two graphs and the low, high and the low addiction students. Data analysis conclusions based on tables and the charts. If students have the level of digital addiction, then their English language skills will develop more slowly and less effectively. Because it gives screen time reduces concentration and encourages consumption of broad-range content and limits meaningful language practice. The practical part of the study. As a practical part of our study, a survey was conducted in the form of a questionnaire among 7th grade students of physics mathematics. Over this book, number five students of physics mathematics. Carried out on optimum whole and the questionnaire survey among children to find out impact of digital judge on teenagers. Do you need to learn English? 10% I don't mind. 20% maybe. 70% yes. Who and where do you need to learn a foreign language in order to learn? Foreign language in order to speak English fluently. Same reason. 52% prefer social media. 44% 64%. Learn questionnaire. We visit the method questionnaire that this method Victoria questionnaire. 76% uses smartphone 3 hours a day. 52% reading skill lower. 39% well registered. 44% homework activity. You can scan your box and watch the videos. After searching and reviewing the results, we explain the pros and cons of learning English through social media with this balance with positive influence. Students learning new English words from video, games, Discussion. Very fast, digital education has positive and negative effects. While the digital tools can support education learning, entertainment daily activities, reduces focus and imagination. Students who frequently use smartphones and learning stabilization perform academical work and this control.
Conclude your work.
Recommendations. Limit smartphone usage during study time. Encourage reading English books instead of scrolling social media. Use English learning apps for school. Study for children. Practice English speaking more in real communication. Teachers and parents should monitor digital habits. I share these results and the art in general with the school students, and I achieved the aim. My hypothesis was correct. Developing skills like digital usage, we can motivate ourselves. Students could achieve high successful results in career education and the influential circle of friends. Conclusion. In conclusion, digital education significantly affects English language skills and expression, reading and writing. The negative effects develop when screen time is unregulated, creating a balance of digital environment and the predictive abilities is essential for improving English learning outcomes. Keep all my research projects motivate not only across village youth and the older Canada students to develop their English. Publish different articles in newspapers. We have finished our research work. Thank you for attention.
How many students were interviewed? How many students? How many students were interviewed in the survey? Approximately how many students?
72.
72 students, yeah. And how did you scale about the percentage of this survey? We got the diagram. How did you make the percentage? Yeah. You showed me the diagram and how did you do